Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. This one is going to be against Archon. And so I am using the same team that I've been using the past few battles. We're going to go ahead and take a look and see what they're using. So looks to be a pretty powerful looking team there. Number of big threats. So what do I want to lead with here? Good question. Not sure. I think I'm going to go with the Avalug on this one. Just see how that works out. So there he is, and he is going to go ahead and lead with the Aegislash, so that's not great for me. But I do have at least a good move to hit this thing with, so I think I'm just going to go for the Earthquake straight away, see how much damage I can get. It's actually going to go for the Swords Dance, so get that sharp attack increase. I would assume as much, so I'm going to go for the Earthquake here. And that is going to take this thing down by about half. And it looks like it is sporting the weakness policy, so that's not good at all. So you're going to get that sharp attack and special attack increase. So this thing is sitting at +4 physical attack right now, so that's not good at all. I am max physical defense on this thing, the Avalug, so I don't know if I can even take an attack at +4, though. That's questionable, but I don't really have much of a switch unless I want to just straight up sack something here. This is kind of a tough decision. Well, you know, I think I might just switch into the Gastrodon because I feel like Avalug is probably more useful against his team than Gastrodon, so if I have to sack something, it's going to be this. So you're going to go into Blade form and going to hit me with a Sacred Sword. So at +4, that is just going to one-shot me, which does suck. That is going to drop me down to 5 Pokemon, but that will leave the door open at least for me to come in with my Salazzle, good old Lisa Ann, who is Focus Sash. So even if this thing is packing Shadow Sneak, which it probably is, I will be able to take one and knock it out with the Flamethrower. So yep, there's the Shadow Sneak, and that is going to knock me all the way down to the Focus Sash. So that's going to come in clutch, and then I am going to take this thing out here with a Flamethrower, most certainly. Yep, so that is going to knock him down to 5 Pokemon as well, but this thing, Aegislash, definitely did put a pretty big dent in my team, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to see if I can crawl back into it. So I'm going to get the Intimidate to lower my attack. Doesn't matter since I am a special attacker. So I think I'm actually just going to go for a Toxic here. I should outspeed this thing and hopefully just get this thing poisoned before I go down. So that's going to make this thing easier to take down later. So that is going to land and badly poison this thing, so that is obviously pretty good for me. I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance here, actually, so I'm going to get that +1 attack and speed going for a big setup on me once again. So I'm going to take some damage from the poison. The only good thing about that is it is going to be on a timer thanks to the poison damage. So I think I'm just going to go for a Sludge. I don't know if it's going to outspeed me now, and it is, but you actually go for another Dragon Dance, so that's interesting. Trying to farther set up despite being poisoned. So I'm just going to hit this thing with a Sludge Bomb in return, and that is going to take this thing down pretty far, and then the poison damage will take it down even farther. So, I guess there's really no reason to switch out. Just going to go for another Sludge Bomb. Probably going to go on the offense this time. Yep, there's the Waterfall. So that is just going to definitely take me right out. Got the crit. Did not matter. That's going to be it for the Salazzle, leaving me with 3 Pokemon. And then going to take this thing down into the red. Actually, 4 Pokemon, sorry. So, what do I want to do now? Is the question. This thing is sitting at +2 attack, which is obviously not good. If only I could burn a turn. I think I'm just going to switch in with the Avalugg, which is max physical defense, so hopefully should be able to take 1 attack from this thing while the poison damage takes it out, and then hopefully recover off most of that damage. And there's the Waterfall, so I do take that pretty well, actually. And the Rocky Helmet damage is actually going to take this thing out, so that's good. So, and I do not flinch, thankfully. That's going to let me get the recover off, so that's perfect. So that should put me back up to full health. So Antarctica putting in some fine work there, getting rid of the Gyarados. So that is definitely pretty clutch. So we should be both sitting at 4 Pokemon apiece here. So here comes the Hydreigon. And so I think I'm definitely going to switch out here, since this thing will be a special attacker more than likely, and I do definitely have the answer for that in the form of my Alcremie. So that is max special defense with Assault Vest. So I should be able to take anything this thing wants to throw at me, but he's actually going to go for the Dynamax here, so we'll see what he's got up his sleeve. So there is the Dynamax Hydreigon. And he is going to go for the Max Steel Spike, so that's not great, but hopefully it is special, and that did a lot of damage, so that might even be physical or something, I don't know. But it looks like it's Life Orb, actually, so that's not good. He's going to get the physical defense increase as well, so that is definitely not good. Yeah, it's definitely not good. So, yeah, that's not good. I think I'm going to do something daring here and attempt a double switch into my Corviknight. And hopefully he doesn't predict this also, because that would be bad. And let's go for a Max Steel Spike again. So that is going to do some solid damage, and then give another defense increase. So that's not good. Take more Life Orb damage. So, this thing is most definitely packing a fire move. And it is at +2 defense, so that's definitely not a good situation for me. What do I want to do is the question. Yeah, definitely not a good spot for me to be in here. I think I'm just gonna go for the U-turn and hopefully make something happen. Oh, there's a Max Darkness coming, and that's gonna take me out, so that sucks. So I'm gonna take more Life Orb damage there, so that's gonna knock me down to 3. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to do here. Not in a good spot right now. I think I only have one shot here. So I'm going to come back in now that the Dynamax is over with this. And I guess I just have to hope that after I Dynamax, I can withstand an attack from this thing and get off a G-Max Finale to hopefully heal some HP back. So this is definitely a gamble, but hopefully it will pay off. We'll see. So here's going to be the Gigantamax Alcremie. And this thing is going to outspeed me and hit me with a Flash Cannon, and it is not quite going to take me out, thankfully, as it does take more Life Orb recoil damage, and I am going to go for the G-Max Finale in return, which will definitely take this thing out. And that is going to give me some much needed HP back there. Not a ton though, but that will take this thing out and drop him down to 3 Pokemon as well. So definitely under the gun here. Hopefully see what he wants to come in with, the Drapion. So just going to go for the G-Max Finale again. This thing is going to outspeed me, cross poison, and that is going to take me out, so that sucks. So that's going to be the end of the Alcremie. That's going to drop me to 2 Pokemon. So I think the only real chance I have at this point, is definitely not in a good spot here, haven't been all game, is to come in with the Como-O, and hopefully I can get like a reverse sweep or something going with the Como-O, and that's going to hinge on getting a Dragon Dance off, and hopefully this thing can't do too much to me. Or maybe he switches out here. Yep, just going to go for the switch and come in with the Melodic, so that's actually great. So that is going to let me go for the Dragon Dance, which is going to give me that +1 attack and speed. So now I might be poised to do some damage. I think I'm just going to go for lock myself into... Well, I mean, I could... So actually, I could go for another Dragon Dance, but this thing could have Haze or it could have Ice Beam. Well, it's probably got to have one of the two. So definitely not great. Do I risk the second Dragon Dance? That's the real question. I think I'm just going to go for the Outrage and hope that I can do some good damage, if not take this thing out. So I'm going to go for the Outrage, and I am going to one-shot this thing off the Outrage, so that's great. So that's going to be a huge swing for me because of my Life Orb. Probably was able to one-shot that, but that's going to knock him down to 2 Pokemon, so we are tied at 2 apiece here. Going to come in with the Noivern. So I have to hope that at +1 I can outspeed this thing. I am max speed as well, although I know Noivern is quite faster than me, but I am locked in the Outrage, so nothing I can really do, and I do outspeed it, thankfully. So I'm going to nail it with the Outrage, and thankfully it is not Focus Sash, so that is going to one-shot the Noivern as well. So Como-O putting in some great work here late game, getting me back into this one. That's going to drop him down to just 1 Pokemon, which is the Drapion, and I do still have 1 more turn of Outrage before I become confused. So we're going to see if Como-O can pull off the hat trick and get 3 straight one-hit KOs. And here's the Outrage, and yes it can. So there you go, Como-O cleaning up late game. All it takes is 1 Dragon Dance, take the Life Orb damage, get confused, that's okay, and that is game. Whew. So we won that one 2-0 against Archon. That was a great match, though. Very nerve-wracking, actually. So league card, yes, and quit, yes. But yeah, that was pretty intense, actually. We were definitely behind the 8 ball for most of that game, but at the end of the day, Como-O coming in clutch, coming through as it always does. Gotta love it. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, this is going to be the last match that I post with this team. I had a lot of fun using it, as always, but we are going to be putting it to the side for now, and next time starting I will have yet another brand new team for you guys. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.